Yeah, because like, there's no way that if mommy said like, "Yo, yeah," like if your mom or not your mom,
If you're
if
your
you're
wife,
your wife and she has kids and she's like, "Yeah, mommy makes me feel good" or something like that. It's just like,
I guess I could see that. Like, oh yeah, you're a pretty hot mom, and I don't know.
it's still weird.
Yeah,
It's still weird. I don't like these crazy craft beers that have like the crazy hops and they like if they make my jaw clench up, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah.
The hoppy flavor.
Anyway, welcome back to the PM Podcast, the show where two guys sit around, shoot some shit, and drink some alcohol. I'm Aaron.
I'm Braxton.
And today we're going to be talking about why it's okay to be called daddy in the bedroom, but it's not okay to be called mommy in the bedroom.
Ooh.
Yeah. Remember we talked about that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's not okay to call...
So it's like, it's okay for you to be called daddy, but you would never call a girl mommy in the bedroom, right?
I feel like people do that, though.
Do they? Okay, we're going to talk about that, like, today.
Yeah.
In this podcast. We're also going to keep it a little shorter, this one and probably the next one, simply because we're kind of on crazy schedules right now. He's going through some stuff at work that he's got to take care of, and so it's really hectic. So we want to make sure we provide you guys with content, but at the same time we also are trying to get a lot done in a very short amount of time. So we're trying to make sure that you guys get the podcast, because we know there's a lot of you. We know that there's a lot of you that love this show, and we want to make sure that we're providing that for you. But at the same time, like, he's tired, he needs rest and sleep, and so
It's been a long day.
yeah.
Boys
So,
and girls.
but hey, you'll get to sleep pretty well tonight.
No, I gotta work 10 hours tomorrow.
No, I mean, like, wait. I thought you were going at like 10 tomorrow morning.
Oh, I gotta go in at 5
Tonight?
in the morning.
Oh my God!
I work
What?
5 to 3:30 tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you sent them for the second one.
No, because I have to work 10 hours.
Oh yeah,
I told you
because
they're
they're making you.
Yeah, they're making us work more.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that already.
So if we didn't do it tonight, then it would be easier to do like a third shift schedule, because you can go in at 11:30 and work
Right.
until 10:30.
Yeah.
And then you get your 10. Well, no, yeah,
Yeah. It'd be like, as long as you're getting 10, basically.
yeah.
Jesus, it's insane, dude.
Checks are nice. I don't have time to spend them though, which is nice. I don't need to.
Yeah, I guess it depends. You just seem tired.
I am, dude. It is definitely starting to wear on me, but I just got a few more weeks.
Literally like 3 weeks from now.
3.5, but
Well, I mean,
it's like
who's counting?
fucking. I am.
I know you are. I know. You're like, dude, I just can't wait to say fuck it. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I'm not doing it.
I don't mind working it. It's just damn, dude.
It's a lot.
For fucking
Well,
last
especially like
month
when
and a half.
especially when you literally like have no time to do anything else but.
And it's like work a third shift is a fucking weird shift.
Yeah, because you're just asleep when everybody else is awake.
Yep.
So it's like, whenever you want to call somebody, it's like, well, fuck, I have to sleep.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Or, yeah, or everybody's, yeah. It is what it is, though. I mean, make it work.
We make it work. We're still making it work.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get through it. We're going to get you out of here on time. I thought you meant 5 o'clock this afternoon. I was like, Jesus Christ, we're not going to make it.
Yeah, no.
But,
yeah,
I mean, at least we get some sleep. We'll get you out of here at a decent time. I know we started a little late today, but you had to get some rest this morning. There's no way.
It's 10 hours, 12-hour days are kind of nutty, but, I mean, it is what it is.
But, I mean, it won't. Do you think it'll be worth it in the end?
Yeah. I mean,
at the end of your 90 days, like, you'll be like, okay, all right, we're good.
yeah. I mean,
because
yeah,
then you have more freedom, I guess, to do.
Well, it's just, it's that, and I mean, it'll just be a lot more flexible, because then I'll just work the one standard shift, and if I,
if you want to do more,
right,
it's your option, not a requirement.
Pretty much, and that's what just kind of sucks right now. Like, I wouldn't just doing this for like every day of the week. Like, I mean, I get it. Some people can do it, and they like the money, but they don't have a life. So it's
right.
Like, I mean, but those people that work that long, they have other priorities in their life that I don't have. They got kids. They got, like crazy house payments because of where they live, because they want a nice house. It's like, bro, I'll live in a shack for all I care. I don't, dude.
It's like you don't want to. We talked about it before. You don't want to live to work. You want to work to live.
Right.
Yeah.
I think even as weird. My mom was telling me like their property tax,
and
yeah, where they live, it's like $400 a year.
Wow.
Yeah, just because of where it's at. But then you go 30 minutes north, and it's like 20 grand a year to live next to the lake.
Yep.
And it's like, what?
Lakefront property, baby.
But that's 20 grand a year that you're just like, here you go, government, or whoever.
I think ours is about the same.
That's fucking nuts.
Or it's
dude.
1% of the value of the house or the property. It's 1%. You pay 1% of the property value.
That can't be possible because then the house isn't.
Well, 20 grand.
$40,000.
20 grand would be. Well, I mean, 1% of one. I don't know how to do that. Let's see.
Yeah, but you live in like a housing addition, right? So
yeah.
I feel like maybe that's what they base it off the location, not where.
It'd be like a $600,000 house or a $1 million house would be like 20 grand a year on a lake. Be about that. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Awful.
That is awful. 20 grand to the government just because you own property, dude. What?
Like, what's the point of owning it? You know,
there's not a point of owning.
Whatever, dude. To their own.
But yeah, so today we're drinking just a Miller Lite. I think over the next couple weeks we're gonna be doing beers, or like whatever drinks we can find. Really, honestly.
Yeah.
But the last week we did this, the drink was horrible. So
you remember what it was?
Yeah, that moonshine and timing.
That was literally perfect.
Yeah, it was that moonshine and fruit punch. Like that fruit punch moonshine. We didn't even drink the rest of it.
Oh yeah. That was fucking awesome.
So we're gonna be rating some beer today, see where that stacks up as far as beers go. I like Miller Lite. I've always been a fan of it. Well, actually, I haven't always been a fan of it. It's been recently a fan. I like the sweetness of it better than like the other over-the-counter beers like Bud Light and Coors and all that. Budweiser give me a headache.
Really?
Yeah, the
darker beers.
No, not dark beers. Budweiser, like specifically Budweiser.
Really? I just don't like the taste of Budweiser. It's
I don't either.
Awful.
Yeah, I like Bud Light. It's all right. It's like a quick, easy beer.
I just put.
And I like and I like Budweiser, like Coors or Bud Light. Coors is all right if I'm going for something cheap, or like Miller Lite's usually my go-to if I'm trying to buy something just to drink some beer.
I'd say my go-to is probably Corona.
Oh, I like Corona too.
The Cervezas.
The Cervezas.
Cervezas, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
The Mexican beers. Yeah, no, they're pretty. I think probably my go-to, that's what I would always go to. Like after when I would go out and drink with my buddies, I'd always get a Corona Light, Corona Premium, whatever the heck, whatever Corona they got in a bottle. Modelo, Pacifico.
So you're like a Mexican or Spanish kind of beer.
Yeah, but I mean honestly, this is like kind of like what you were saying. Like everybody, like I feel like everybody calls it watered down beer, but fuck it.
Corona?
Fuck yourself. No, like Bud Light, Miller Light.
Oh, we're not craft beer people.
Yeah,
like we're just not.
Yeah, it's definitely.
But
it's definitely apparent. I'll try it, but I'm not gonna like it because there's gonna be one out there that I like. And I was telling you earlier, like I really like ciders.
Ciders are really great.
Good. Dude, I'm telling you, what was it? Banana Bliss, I think is what it. Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, it tastes
good.
It was from Cider Boys, and I'm pretty sure it was called Banana Bliss. It was a limited time drink, and it tasted like those that little fruit candy that you get for like 25 cents out of the thing. It's got like apples, bananas, oranges.
Yes.
Like I feel like it's like almost every grocery, like every. Yeah, they always.
I wasn't allowed to have those as a kid.
Dude, that's what it just tastes like. That it's like it just tastes like candy, drinking candy.
What are those things called?
Not Runts, is it?
No, ooh, maybe.
Is it Runts?
It might be Runts. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually,
it's just like flavored candy that tastes like fruit, I guess.
Yeah, true.
So good. Dude. So good. If you can ever try it, it's literally banana and apple put together. That's what it kind of tastes like. It's fucking delicious.
I like that blackberry cider that I have downstairs. That glass bottle. It's like a Tennessee distribution company. You tried it before.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Yeah, you're right.
It's like it was tart. It was like that kind of thing. I can't do that.
You just did it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I can't make it like pop like you do.
Oh, my dude.
Wait. Yay! I did it.
Just need some more beer. That's it. Okay, everybody's like, shut the fuck fuck up. Stop.
Wait. What's that movie where she's like, is this an annoying sound? Is that Despicable Me? I think it is.
Oh, yeah. That's what it is. I've seen that forever.
It's been a long time. Nephew. But yeah, so before we get into the whole story, I have a story to tell you. So, did you ever do the spelling bee when you were in high school? Mm-hmm. Okay. Were you in it? Mm-hmm. How far did you get?
I actually wasn't that bad.
Oh, really?
But there was, I know I never won. I was like, we didn't have a huge class. I guess no. Man, that was like, what, 3rd grade, 4th grade?
All the way up until fifth, but I did it in 4th.
I think I did it. For whatever reason, 3rd grade was coming to mind, but it was definitely in elementary.
Yeah. Oh, right? Yeah.
And I can't remember how far I got into it, man. That was a minute ago. But wow. I know I didn't do that bad. Like, I definitely wasn't. I guess I was.
Did you win?
No, never won.
Did you get close to the end?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got if I remember right, it was like there were still a few people ahead of me, so it was maybe like 3rd or 4th place.
That's still good.
Yeah, but
you're talking about. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. Those are easy words back in the day. But yeah, I can't. I vaguely remember that, but I know I was a part of it because I was actually not that bad at it. But
so, I was in the spelling bee on accident. So I think it was like 3rd or 4th grade, and I was the alternate. So right, like there was the person that was chosen from my class to be in the spelling bee, and then I was the alternate. So like if they got sick or couldn't do it, that was my job to step in. Right. So I show up and to school that day, the day of the spelling bee, and I'm like, oh, I got this. Like she's gonna get it, no big deal. Like I'm not gonna be in the spelling bee. I'm not worried about it because I was kind of nervous anyway. And sure enough, she didn't show to school that day because she got sick. And they were like, Aaron, you're gonna be in the spelling bee, and I was like, oh. Shit. And so I'm sitting there, right? And I'm so confident. Like, so everybody starts showing up. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm psyching myself up, right? So I'm like, I got this. I'm going to do this right. And so my mom shows up and she's like going over words with me to make sure I got it down. I'm like, yep, got it. No big deal. Grandma shows up, super excited to see me, wishing me luck. I'm wearing my little like tie and shirt. And, the principal pulls me aside and she's like, Aaron, I don't think you've ever done these before, have you? And I'm like, no, because the only thing I had done previously was just those round robins. Remember those? Where you'd like stand in a circle and you'd go around and you'd each say a letter to complete the word. So it'd be like perseverance and you'd like P-R-E, you'd go around in a circle. And then if you missed a letter, you'd step out and then the circle would get smaller until, So we would do those. That's all I'd ever done really as far as like a spelling bee goes. And I was decent at spelling. Like I was probably I got like an A or B in spelling because I missed a couple words, but it is what it is. So she's like, just so that there's going to be a lot of people here. Don't let it get to you. Just, focus on what you remember, focus on your studies, and you'll be fine. I'm like, all right, got it. And so when she said a lot of people, the gymnasium for my hometown is not very big. Like my graduating class is like 65 people.
Right.
So it's a tiny ass school. So I'm thinking like just the parents and maybe like a grandparent or two of each kid is going to be there. Well, it turned out that like the gym was full. So it's like the parents and the grandparents and all the staff and then like a fucking high schooler, middle schooler, and elementary school. Every single student from the school was sitting in the front 3 rows. Oh. So now you're sitting in front of your peers and your classmates who are making fun of you because you're in the spelling bee.
Right.
And then all the parents and all the grandparents. So like that's packed. And it's like I was like they went by last name and they would go in reverse. And since I have an S, I was like 5th or 6th in line, right? So everybody so everybody got like their first word. It was like a test, right? So like spell cat, and you're like cat, C-A-T, cat, and then they let you go. And like if you miss it, you'll hear this, ding. It's like one of those little bells you tap, which is the most degrading sound in the spelling bee, by the way. If you're in the spelling bee and you hear that, you're like, fuck.
Right.
So I get up and I'm like 6th in line. Everybody gets their first word. And I'm confident, right? I'm ready to go. And she goes, happening. And I stand up. That's my word. My word is happening. And I go, I'm confident. I walk up to the microphone and I'm like, happening. HAPPING. Happening.
Oops. Happen.
I spelled
What did you spell?
HAPPING.
Oh,
I spelled
happing. Happing, yeah.
I spelled happing.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I was so proud. I was like, happening. And she's like, ding. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So I walk over to my friend who's sitting on the bleachers, and she's like, how'd you miss that? And I was like, I thought I spelled it right. And she's like, dude, you spelled happing. And I'm like, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, so embarrassing. And then, like,
That's true.
but that was my nickname for like the next 3 months.
Happing?
Yep.
Oh, God, that'd be annoying as fuck.
Yeah, cause, or they like the bullies would be like, hey, what's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude,
Kick him in the nuts.
no, I just took it. I didn't get defensive or aggressive with bullies until I was like middle school.
I didn't really have any.
You didn't?
There was like...
Were you the bully?
No. I got along with everybody in high school.
See, I tried. No one liked me.
Well, that makes sense.
Fuck you.
See, I just make everybody laugh.
Oh, man.
No, yeah, I think we mentioned that before as far as like our high school experience, but because I do remember you mentioning that. But yeah, I pretty much got along. I feel like maybe I didn't, but I could have been an asshole. But I feel like I generally got along with a lot of people. I did sports every season, so
Yeah.
I knew a lot of people in sports.
True.
So I mean, that's a team mentality right there. And then with it being a small school, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything except for the guys that would hit on my girlfriend. I remember.
Yeah, fair. My biggest problem is that it was so small, and I was friends with everybody, but they didn't like that. You were either a jock or a nerd or whatever, and I was like friends with everybody. So that if I wasn't on a side, I didn't have a place,
Right.
and so I was constantly bullied because of that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's not
Anyway,
worth it. Make your own group.
make your own group, man. Just do it.
That's what I do.
I still have I have a friend of mine who I've known since I was 4. Went to high school together, middle school together. I've grown up, but she's still a friend of mine. One of my best friends. She's been my friend for 20 years. So
Did you guys make out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we've done a lot more than make
Friends
out, but
with benefits.
no, just like, well, I mean, when we're growing up, yeah, sure, but
That's weird.
no, why? Why is that weird? It's not like that now. She's getting engaged and married, and I'm married, and we're cool.
Mm-hmm.
What? She is.
There's no spark there.
No, not anymore. We lost touch there for a while. We probably didn't talk for like 2 years, and but then we were like, oh, hey, like, because I moved an hour away, so we weren't around each other anymore, and it was like, whatever. But anyway, let's get into the topic that we're going to talk about real quick. But before we do that, we do have a sponsor, finally, but I can't talk about them yet because we're planning their strategy right now. So
Nice.
we're working on that, getting the details of that one going. But they're really cool. This is the normal spot where I would pitch the sponsor, but I'm just going to tell you guys we have one. I'm excited that you guys are following us enough to where they believe that we're ready for a sponsor. So
Cool.
because I didn't search for this one. They actually approached us about it. So
Nice.
So I think they're going to do their campaign in September.
Are we gonna retire after they sponsor us?
No, but that'd be fucking nice.
It's not Coke or Pepsi or any of that stuff.
No, dude. Oh my God. If
Red Bull.
Pepsi sponsored us, that'd be fucking awesome.
Red Bull or anything. Like
Yeah,
that.
that'd be so badass. Honestly, I would love that. But no, we have one. They don't pay a lot, but it helps the show go. So
Sure.
pays for some of the expenses, and that's all that matters. As long as we can keep the show going and keep you guys provided with entertainment, and then help him retire someday.
Someday. It'll come eventually.
I mean, we just keep doing it, man. I didn't even tell you. So we'll talk after. But no, fuck, I don't care. So our impressions have went up like a lot. So we usually get like 50,000 impressions. What impression means like it pops up on their feed, or they see it, or they'll interact with it in some
On
way.
the podcast or the show?
All of it.
Yeah.
So we had about 50,000 impressions a month, and then about 1% of those would convert to 10% of those would convert. So anywhere from 500 to 1,000 or whatever every month. Now we're at like 190,000 impressions over the last 2 months.
Good.
So
It took off somewhere.
yeah, so a lot of our videos have just been getting traction. People on the podcast are talking about it. So
keep talking about it, bitches.
Keep talking about it, man. We're growing. We're
fabulous people, you.
Slow and steady wins the fucking race.
Absolutely.
So we'll make it happen. We'll get some sleep.
Yeah, dude, that'd be nice.
And go from there. But okay, let's talk about real quickly. It's 22 minutes in. We'll keep it at like 30 to 40 minutes, and then we'll cut it because it's usually like an hour and a half long. But we're not doing that today. Yeah. So mommy and daddy. So have you been called daddy in the bedroom?
If I have to think about it, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so have you called someone mommy in the bedroom?
No.
Would you ever?
No.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Would you be okay if someone called you daddy? Because I like being called daddy.
Oh, you know what? There was she might have. There's only been like a few people that I'm pretty vanilla from what I've been told. Like I don't mind being adventurous, I guess. But
you're not going to initiate it.
Yeah,
like, you'll be a part of it. But
I'm one to what's the word that I'm looking for?
Satisfy their needs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like if that's what you want, like I'm totally down for it. Because if you're having a good time, I'm having a better time.
So girl wants to eat your ass. You're like, all right, let's do it.
I guess go for it. That's it. Yeah. I don't know if you remember that. Did I tell you that?
I don't know.
I had a girl that wanted to once, and I'm like, dude, like, don't knock it unless you try it, I guess.
Did you?
Yeah, but it's just like
weird.
Yeah.
Did you fart in her mouth?
No, I didn't do that. But I mean, she was like very adamant about it, so it was just like, all right, I guess.
Did you enjoy it at all?
Not really.
She enjoy it?
Yeah, she's the one that fucking wanted to.
No, but she enjoyed it when she did it?
Yeah. Oh. And I was like, all right, bet, I guess, if this is what you want to do. But there's fucking living in the city, dude. There's
never had a girl eat my ass.
So many preferences of different people.
Fair, true. I've never had a girl ask to eat my ass, though.
Yeah, dude, she was very adamant about it.
Like, usually girls like hint at it. Like,
yeah, but she's a sub. Like, she likes, like, doing those things. Like, she likes being, like...
She likes being a sub, or she wants you to be sub?
She likes being a sub. So she's used to that very dominated, like,
but
eat my ass. Or,
but
like,
you weren't.
Fucking call me dad. Yeah, and I'm just like, I like...
He's like, fucking call me dad. You're like, you can call me whatever you want.
Yeah, like, it's just like, I can do that, I guess.
I like being called daddy. Especially, I like submissive girls. That's like... In the bedroom, oh my God, dude. Like, I love that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, being called daddy.
But why would someone call you mom? I feel like it's
different.
Like,
why would you say mommy? Like why? Okay, so a girl, like, let's say you're like in bed, right? Cause like, okay, so let's say you're in bed and you're with a girl, and then she's like, oh yeah, fuck daddy harder. Like, you're like, damn, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, yeah. I'm laying down the law right now.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
laying them pipes like Mario.
Right. But like, what happens if she's on top and she's like fucking you, and she's like, yeah, you like the way mommy makes you feel? It's like, oh,
okay.
Oh, no.
So you're talking about like fucking a MILF or something, and she's just like...
Not even that. What if it's like your girlfriend or whatever?
She better not know what a fucking mommy's about.
Fair, but I mean,
feel like it would have to be the situation. Like when you said that,
like she has to be a mother.
Yeah, like yeah.
But what if she's not? What if she's just like a girl, like just a normal girl, no kids, just like, yeah, mommy's gonna take care of you or something like that. Like, this doesn't sound right. Yeah, it's weird, but like at the same time, what do girls think about? Like, I know some girls love calling their man daddy.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never met a guy who would be like, yeah, I love calling her mommy. Like, unless you're talking about physical children.
I feel like the only way that that's acceptable potentially
is if you're a mom.
If it's like the mother of your children, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, because like, I mean, you're always being called mom.
Yeah, because like, there's no way that if mommy said like, yo, yeah, like if your mom, or not your mom,
if you're fucking your wife,
fucking your wife and she has kids and she's like, yeah, mommy makes that dick feel good or something like that. It's just like,
I guess I could see that. Like, oh yeah, you're a pretty hot mom, and I don't know.
It's still weird.
Yeah, it's still kind of weird.
It's still weird.
Don't knock it unless you try it.
But like, how do girls feel though? Like, I feel like, because I've only been with a few girls that like to be like calling, like saying daddy. But here's the thing, they're all girls with daddy issues.
No, every single one.
Every single one of them. If there is a solid father figure in their life, they will never call you daddy because it's weird to them. Because they view you as a dad, right? Yeah. But I feel like if you have daddy issues, you view that as an abusive thing and you get off on that. So it's like, You know what I mean?
No.
Maybe it's like a level of like, if they have daddy issues,
Yeah.
which usually comes from like mental, physical abuse as a child, or you're just abandoned, you like using that term as like a domination tactic. Whereas if you have a solid father figure in your life, you don't, because it's weird to use it that way.
Makes sense to me.
And as a mom, if you go to a Freudian method, right? If you use a Freudian method for the mommy thing, like, I don't know, men, I think, view women as like, I don't know how to say that.
I mean,
men have a certain view of women, and
at the end of the day, like, I guess what you're trying to get at is like, I feel like most men find it attractive when a female takes the role of being the woman in the house.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's very attractive.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you can be independent, and
right.
I think that's attractive as well. But I also, like, I want to come home, like my parents, like my mom, she, like, I think they share, like, the mom and dad roles very well, like being a husband and a wife and a husband.
Yeah.
Where not one does more than the other, but because my mom likes to work outside around in the garden and stuff like that. But my dad is always mowing. He's always like coming home, working, mowing, working outside.
Right.
And my mom comes home. She, like, the house is clean, but that's not to say that my dad doesn't do that. My dad comes home and does the dishes, swaps the laundry around. Like, I just think that maybe that's just because that's what I grew up with. Like, where my mother, she's the one that does the finances, and my dad is just like, you handle the money, I'll go make it and bring it to you, and you figure out what it needs. I think that's appealing.
Right.
But, you know, with today now and age, like, you know, it's sexist, and it's like, well, you know, a woman can do everything a man can do. You're right. A woman can attempt to do anything a man can do, and a man can attempt to do anything a woman can do.
True.
But, like, at the end of the day, we are built for a certain way.
At the end of the day, there are some physical limitations. That's just the case.
Right.
You can't lift over, your body isn't built to lift certain things or do certain things physically, and our bodies aren't built to bear children.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like, that's anatomy. I'm sorry if you hate that, but like, our muscle structure and bone density is larger for a reason.
But I don't know. As I've gotten older, I just think
I think it's a young.
No, I think it's. I mean, I feel like I would hope our viewers would understand.
No, I mean, we've talked about so much worse.
True.
we had a guy that talked about religious rants and shit, so I think we're okay.
But I think at the end of the day, I think it's a younger thing, because at the end of the day, those women, they're going to be single for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Or they're going to find somebody. You know, if you want to be independent and you want to take the role of being a man and a woman because, you know, you can just do it all, that's great, do it, but you're going to be a workaholic, and you're only going to, and if that's what you want to do, that's great, but
you're going to be alone.
You would have to be. Like,
there's
no way.
If you're both roles, then how can anybody else join that for you or with you? How can anybody else be in that role with you and share that partnership if you do both?
Right.
You can't.
But, I mean...
Yeah, it's smelling that too. Does it smell like it's burning?
Yeah.
Okay, something may be on fire in the studio, folks. We don't know.
Like, it's pretty bad. It smells like burnt popcorn.
Yeah, it could be. Or it's probably just all that ramen that we have to eat.
It shouldn't smell like that.
Yeah, you're right. It definitely shouldn't. Still could.
See, women can't do it all.
Oh, God. And canceled. No, so anyway, I don't know. Like, I don't know why it's acceptable to be called daddy in the bedroom, but it's weird to hear mommy. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna have Ellen try it.
I heard that. Did you ever hear that saying? Or there was like I forget how I heard this, but it was something how, like, boys, like me. So me and you are attracted to people like our mothers.
Yeah, that's a Freudian thing.
It's a what?
It's a Freudian thing. It's a Freudian theory.
Freudian theory.
Yeah. Freudian. Like Freud,
and I
the
think
great psychologist.
I guess I get that.
So
like, my mom, she comes, like I said, like, she.
Well, so Freud's theory, the theory that you're talking about, is you want. Freudian theory says that sons want to fuck their moms.
Yeah.
And girls want to fuck their dads.
Yeah.
And that you will search naturally for people like those people. So if your dad was a dickhead, you're going to go search for people, like girls are going to go search for people that are dicks to them.
That explains a lot of my exes.
And if your mom, or vice versa, if he's super nice, you're going to look for a nice man. If your mom's trashy, sons, you're going to go look for trashy, crazy women. If your mom is...
Because that's what they just see in a woman. Like, in our case, that's what we see in a woman. Like, all right, this is
it's like
what women are supposed to be like.
Yes.
You're the mother figure.
Right.
Mm.
But if you look... And then if you look for, like... Or, like, if your mom's super nice and caring and you're going to search for someone like that. Which is why I think it's going to be impossible for you to find someone because your mom's like a fucking saint.
Facts.
Like, she is so fucking nice about everything.
Yeah, she is pretty nice.
And she's just, like, real. Like,
and she fucking has it all together. That's what my exes don't. So that's why maybe that's the problem.
Well, you're just... Yeah. I don't know. You're searching for 10s with a 1 personality. You gotta, like...
Yeah, true.
You gotta search... You gotta search for, like, an 8.
Those 10s are fun, though.
They are fun, but they're crazy as fuck.
Those pacemates, dude. Oh, God, it was so fun.
They're still crazy.
They're just fucking idiots.
I've been with some pacemate quality women, and they're fucking crazy.
Yeah. The other one of them was. The other one was just fucking stupid. Well, they were both stupid, but
I mean, listen. Well, when you have a 10, who
cares?
Who cares? But they're stupid. They're crazy. And it's not a long-term thing. Like,
true.
It's like leasing a car. It's like, oh, this is cool. Okay, goodbye. You're having some parts break, and like, I'm not all about that. So, need an oil change? Oh, yeah, fuck that. You can...
So you're going to try out the mommy thing tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to try it out.
Be like, yeah, mommy.
I love how we just jump back.
And dude, just...
No, I'm going to have her say, like, mommy. I'm not going to say mommy.
No, you got to call her mommy.
Oh, yeah, I guess I do, don't I? Because she calls me...
Maybe it can go both ways.
She'd have to call me daddy, and I have to call her mommy.
Right. Be like, yeah, mommy, you like that? Oh, God.
Oh, no.
God, dude.
It's going to be a picture of mom.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying.
And our
but
moms
see,
are
the women
both nice
think about their
people.
dads when they call them daddy? Like,
No, they think about, like, abuse.
oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
So if a woman calls me daddy, I'll be like, oh, fuck, this isn't going to work already. Like, I already know.
Oh, I've been with a girl that was like that, and I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work. I like being called daddy, but I'm like, you're fun, but nope.
I'll let Ellen know then.
Yeah. No, she can't call me daddy. It's weird. She's a good dad.
Oh.
Like, it's weird for her to call me daddy.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I like being called, though. I'm going to have her, maybe call me Poppy.
That's... Use different, how do you say it in Russian?
Fada?
Or
No,
Dutch.
Fada is German.
Say like Dutch and Spanish and
Spanish
Russian
is
and...
papa. Papa.
What's poppy? Like slang?
Poppy is slang, yeah. Papa.
Yeah.
So papa is potato. Papa is father. Poppy, I think, is like dad. No, Poppy is like a sexual term, I think, or
Dad
slang.
or father? I don't know.
But yeah, maybe I'll just have her call me Poppy. Ooh, Poppy. Oh my God. Honestly, though, if I was with a Latino, a Latina, oh, you call me
Latino.
Poppy? Yeah, not Latino.
Oh, yeah, Poppy. You're like, get in there.
How did you do the voice so accurate? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Poppy.
Oh, Papi Muñoz.
Yeah, dude. You're right, though. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Spanish women,
oh, yeah.
I feel like they kind of have that mentality that I was kind of talking about earlier, where, especially like if they are from Mexico, that's
Well, they call their papa, like they call their dads, like they go like papa, so they can say papi and be like, hey papi, like you know what I mean, like that. I think it's like they've made it different, and they made it different for them. Or it's like dad or daddy. That's just like, I don't know. We don't have
Americans, dude.
Americans are fucking weird.
Dude, we're down to try everything, dude. Like Vegemite.
Oh, we could do that again.
Ew.
Yeah.
That was bad, dude.
It was bad.
Well,
but yeah, let us know what you think, guys. I mean, we're at 36 minutes. I know it's going to be a short one, but we're just trying to keep it short for this. It's only for 2 more weeks.
I mean,
3 more weeks.
coming out with an episode is still 30 30, 40 minutes.
30, 40 minutes is still a good podcast.
Per week. That's still, yeah.
Yeah. We'll get back to our normal hour at some point. And if he can't be here for a couple, we might have Ellen come in and talk on a podcast or something like that, just to give you guys a different perspective. But like I said, it's not a permanent thing. We just got to get till, what was it, August 9th or something like that? 10th, August 10th. We just got to get through the second week of August and we'll be fine. Because then we'll have consistency. We'll know. Tuesday. Yes, he's counting down the hours. He's like, I know the hours, days, and minutes.
Yeah, dude.
So it'll get, once we have that, because his schedule, he'll have consistency. We'll know exactly what's going to happen when, and we'll get back to normal. Right now, we're just running with chicken with our head cut off. So we'll make it happen. Anything else?
That's it. Appreciate you guys.
Score?
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's like my go-to. I mean, I would give it like, it's still not like,
it's not amazing, but
yeah,
it's good.
I'd give it like a 6, I guess.
I'll give it a 7.
It's not like the best, but it's not the worst either.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. That's good. Cool. Make sure you guys check us out on the other channels. Subscribe.
Watch us eat some Vegemite.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. For real. If you want to see us eat some, I think it's Marmite or Vegemite or whatever,
Marmite.
Gross shit.
Dude, that is so bad.
It's so bad. And
Can we try it on toast this time?
Probably like a bun or something. But yeah.
Nah, never mind. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking awful.
It's gonna be awful
I'm
regardless. Yeah. So okay.
Check
it out.
Appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Tell your friends and family.
Shout out to, what's the country? Shout out to
Australia.
Well, we already shout them out a lot. I'm thinking of one that we are in. Oh, shout out to England. Thank you guys for subscribing. We've shouted them out on the podcast, the show this week too. So shout out to England. Thank you guys for checking us out. You guys are growing pretty quickly over in the UK. So
they have Vegemite.
They have their Marmite. Vegemite is Australia.
Dude, let us know how many of you guys actually eat that stuff.
For real. Oh, we also have our first Belgian listener, which is cool.
What?
Yeah, so the one Belgian that listens to our shows. Thank you for listening.
One will turn into a million.
Yes. But yeah, thanks guys, and see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye. Hot dang, look at these clothes. The yellow collection is out now. Get the Let's Plop In hoodie and the pink camo tee, available now at pottymouthshow.com.